Elvira Munezo came to South Africa 12 years ago after fleeing from political instability in Burundi. She's been at this temporary shelter since violence began against foreigners in her Durban community months ago. But the government's now closing it down and says she'll have to either return to Burundi or reintegrate into a local community.
The South African government did not address the issue properly the way it's supposed to do. And for me, the example I can give, it's like you got a fire and you try to hide it with a blanket. By the end of the day, it's going to explode and the fire will come out.
But the government says there's no reason for Elvira to fear leaving the shelter.
We've had meetings, we've had social dialogues, and we are confident that the communities are now safe for the safe return of the people who are here. Some have chosen other communities, and we are assisting them to get there through the United Nations HCR.
The United Nations Refugee Agency has given these families $600 to restart their lives. But many here don't have refugee or asylum seeker status, making their stay in the country illegal. They're worried that once they leave the shelter, they'll be arrested. Another Burundian, Zubere Gure, has only been in South Africa for 6 months, spending half that time at the shelter.
It's very difficult because to stay there about 3 months and come here to start a life is very, very difficult to see some point that I can find a job, because now I'm new here in town. Before I will stay to just wait.
So while there are assurances they'll be welcomed back to South African society, many here are wondering if this country can ever really be home. Fahmida, Al Jazeera, Durban.